everybody, welcome to B.I.G. About a year ago, I decided to purchase a electric mower, the Crosscut from Ryobi. I paid about $600 for this electric mower, and I had been using this Troy-built gas push mower. Now, I've done another video on these two mowers where I talk a little bit about why I actually don't use this electric mower, but instead I still use the push mower, the gas mower. Definitely check out that video for more information. I'll link in the description. But recently, I came across this 40-volt HP mower from Ryobi. From Home Depot, and so I decided to purchase it. I'm not sponsored, and these are just my opinions, but one of the main reasons why I don't use the Crosscut is because of its size and its weight, and not to mention it's rather an expensive push mower. When I purchased this one, I got it for around $600, and when you compare that to this Troy-built, which I bought several years ago, maybe around $300. But what really intrigued me was this brushless mower here, which is around $250 on sale at Home Depot. I don't know if that's a standard price, but I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and really just give it a run to see if it's going to fulfill what I'm looking for. And I gotta say, I'm really impressed. So I want to tell you a few reasons why you should consider this push mower over the Crosscut, especially if you're someone like me who's been using a smaller gas push mower for some time. You have a lot of obstacles in your yard and you really want something that's easy to maneuver. So as far as features, really quick, this is a 21-inch cut. It also has a side discharge and it can also mulch. This one is a 20-inch cut. It also has the side discharge and it can also mulch. And then the Crosscut, of course, is also a side discharge and it could also mulch, but it's 21 inches versus 20. Now this one, what's unique about it, is actually self-propelled, whereas the one in the middle is not self-propelled, and neither is my gas push mower. But when you look at these, the first thing you really have to appreciate is the size difference. The Crosscut back there is way bigger, and the maneuverability. I'm coming from this, and it's just so easy to get it going and to push it. No worries, no problems. And this one feels extremely light. I was really just impressed by how easy it is to navigate, to move, to handle, to push. It really feels like that gas mower over there. Only exception is that it's a little bit bigger, and there's a couple areas that I'm not completely happy about, and I'll point them out in just a second. But this one right here definitely feels like a tank. It is that self-propelled feature. So for me, I'm still not using this one. When you open this lid, right over here is where you put in your two batteries. It only has one slot where the battery goes. The other slot is a holder. You have your safety switch here. When you compare that to the Crosscut, either port looks like it will run the battery. You just put it in, and this is a safety switch, but it also designates which battery you want to be activated. The Crosscut also has these dual blades. These blades work really well. They give you a nice fine cut. And then the Crosscut here also comes, when you purchase it, at least the kit that I purchased, it actually comes with two 6-amp batteries right here. And then it has a fast charger, which is this one. And of course, this is that mulching bag, and they both come with that. But let me show you a little bit about this one and how it cuts, and I'll show you the runtime real quick. So you saw the runtime, and you saw how well this one does cut and how it handles. Now the 20-inch here does not come with the Crosscut blades, the dual blades. It comes with a single blade. It also cuts very well. I didn't really notice much difference there. And when you purchase this one for $250, you actually still get a single battery, not two, and you do get a slower charger, though they look nearly identical. But it's actually smaller. Now, for the price difference of $250 to about $600, let's see how well this one actually cut and the runtime here. So as you saw, I got about 48 minutes out of this one on one battery, and this one I got about 28 on one battery and about 26 on the second battery. Now my test, or as you say, is not completely scientific. I couldn't cut the same areas or the same grass, but I was just really impressed with this runtime, and especially if you consider that you can still put the two batteries, so that's plenty of power to get most of your yard done. More runtime, really, if you think about it, compared to this one. Again, I do need to use this more to really determine if that's the case. But the next thing I really want to show you is, again, the weight of this thing. So this is about 70 plus pounds, and that one over there is in the 40-ish pounds, about 40 pounds. And, you know, you have this handle, and if you really want to lift it, you probably could. It's definitely heavy. You can feel it. Not very comfortable to do it one-handed. But if I want to grab this one, I can pick it up a lot easier. Just to really goes to show how much a difference 30 pounds makes in weight and in handling. And the last point I really want to stress here is this was $250. This was $600. You could literally buy this twice, get two mowers, get your second battery, and get a second charger for what this costs one time. So I'm not knocking Ryobi or knocking what this is, but for me and my needs and the maneuverability that I need for my yard, and I'm totally okay push mowing without self-propelled. I've been doing it for years, for more than years, for decades. And so I'm totally fine with that. If you really need self-propelled, this also comes in self-propelled. I don't know if it totally increases the price. Well, I know it increases the price, but I don't know if it increases the weight. So that could be a factor there. Now, as far as build quality, I do got to say this one feels solid. It feels like a tank. This one feels a little loose. So there's some areas that are kind of not up to par. So when you look at down here, you have this little flimsy knob here that lets you bring the handle down. I do like the handle up here. This one, you just pull this lever and you can fold it. You get these nice beefy bars, whereas here the bars are okay, but your wiring is definitely not concealed. It's just hanging out. So here your wiring is all running through there. I do want to show you one issue I had with this one. This flap in the back that catches the debris or the grass from coming out. The pin that's holding it, or the metal piece that runs all the way through, actually came out, and this whole flap just was hanging off. And I think the case is there's supposed to be a clip here that holds it, but it wasn't. I was able to get it back on, but I'm going to have to address that. When you compare that to the crosscut, you may not be able to see on camera. Might be kind of tough to see, but there's that clip right there holding it in well and really sturdy. And I do want to show really quick what it looks like when it's folded. So you just pull this up, and you can bring this all the way down one-handed really easily. For this one right here, so you just pull this one out like that, you pull this one out like that, and then of course the handle comes, I'm trying to do this one-handed, it comes all the way down, and then you have to come back and lock it in place, and then it's secure. And then of course you can sit it up, and then we'll sit this one up, and then this is the, pretty sure that's secure. That's the view of them sat up or sitting up. And of course, you know, I'm picking it up one-handed like this. I can pick it up one-handed myself, 40-ish pounds. Here, one-handed. I could do it if I didn't have the phone maybe, but otherwise it's just not very stable. You would really need to use both hands. And you could tilt it a little bit forward and wheel it. Same thing here. You could tilt it a little forward and wheel it. So, but because this one is self-propelled, it doesn't wheel as easily as that one. Otherwise, they both feel really good. And again, this one just, it really is the closest thing to gas for me from a maneuverability perspective and everything. So anyways, I hope this is helpful for you if you're thinking about this mower or this one, or if you've been on the fence for either one of them. I still like the Crosscut. It's just not quite where I want it to be. And for now, I think I am definitely going to be using this one. And for the price, again, if I rough it up or something, it's not going to hurt my feelings as much as if I was roughing up the $600 mower over here. So if you like this video and if you think it was helpful, and if this is the kind of stuff you enjoy watching, definitely subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave me a comment if you agree with me on if you think there's some value here, or maybe I'm missing something and this is definitely the way to go. But definitely let me know what you think, and I really do appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching.